Alright, guys, so we're getting down to the wire. We're getting way down to the wire right now. We're getting into this match, and I've got butterflies. Um, we're gonna pick the team real quick. Um, I see like Weavile as like extra dragon coverage, and then Primarina, but I'm a little bit afraid of Lucario. So if I can get a Trick Room up, I believe I'll outspeed him. Um, I could actually bring Drampa, um, but I'm seeing like a dragon just getting walled by any dragon moves that I want to bring with me. Um, so I think I'm gonna lead Slowking actually. Um, if we get tanked, we get tanked. I think Muck can really do some work. I don't think Zerk is gonna do anything. He could actually. Um, but I feel like, yeah, I think I'm gonna bring Incineroar and what's wrong with bringing and I think I'm gonna bring uh either Drumpa or Zerk. Zerk can do damage on. We're going with Zerk. I made that decision. Zerk is our fourth. Incineroar is gonna do some work. I was sort of looking at the Lucario, um, but I think we can do this. It's gonna be an interesting start, I believe. Um, he's gonna lead Flygon Marowak, so he can't Earthquake without switching out. I'm gonna see who he has, because if he doesn't have anything that can take an Earthquake, then he won't Earthquake. And yeah, I don't see anything that he won't. He could have Earth Power. I don't know if that doubles or if that's hits everybody. But I think my best bet right now is to Ice Beam the Flygon. Um, and I could see a Bonemerang or even a Shadow Bone or something like that into Slowking, or I could see a Bonemerang into Muck. And none of my team wants to take a fire hit, so I think my best bet is to possibly Crunch into the Marowak and hopefully get him down to Shadow Sneak range. And we are going to see a Dragon Dance. But if this Ice Beam does what I think it'll do, then we could even Shadow Sneak Flygon, perhaps. He's going to Shadow Bone into Slowking. We are going to get the Crunch off. It's not going to do what I hoped. We're going to get Poison Touch. He's in Shadow Sneak range. Well, we didn't bring Drampa. Who does he have? We can't really see right now. It's kind of who I want to sack off right now. If I Degleam, I could get the kill on Flygon, hopefully. Or I could Fire EMZ into it. And I think that's just what I'm going to do. We lost Slowking. That was big. This is going to be rough, guys. I am thinking I want the, but then again, that's neutral. I probably should have just gone in with Zerk. I feel like I have to hit this stupid Flygon right now. And it's probably going to be a dumb idea. But I'm going to go ahead and Fire EMZ into Flygon and hope for it. And I am going to Shadow Sneak the Marowak just to hopefully ensure the kill here. We are going to outspeed. I don't see him living this. We are going to pick up that kill on Marowak, so that's one last ground type attack we don't have to worry about. He's going to Dragon Dance again, and so I think if this Inferno Overdrive does what I hope it will, which Gizmo, my dog, is really rooting for me too. If this does big damage, I know it is not very effective, like at all. It could be 4 times resistance, I believe. But I believe we could be in range to knock it out with a Shadow Sneak. Because Incineroar here is like max everything and attack. So what's this gonna do? It does not look like it's in Shadow Sneak range, so it could just Earth Power Earthquake right here, which is really gonna suck. But we did outspeed it, I think. No, we didn't outspeed it. I'm special. So really, again, he's crazy. So I think my best bet. We are sitting at full HP, but I don't think we're taking anything from Flygon at this point. We could, if we, I don't know. I want to say Darkest Lariat into Flygon. Oh, it should pick up the kill. And then I have to go Poison Jab into Primarina and hope it doesn't Moonblast me. We are going to see the Earthquake, and that's probably going to take them both out. He's D-danced up twice, and that's just going to take them both out. Primarina is actually going to go down. So if, I doubt we outspeed, because I think he's 100, and I don't know if D-dance upped his speed at all, but I'm feeling like Zerk is going to go down here. This is not good. It's not good at all. And it's Weavile. Unless the Weavile is sashed, we can definitely pick up the kill on Weavile, and we'll pick up the kill on Flygon, but that is only if we take, if we get this D-Gleam off right here. He's probably going to just lock in, and he's just going to go with it. So we really need this Dazzling Gleam to come through for us right here. He's going to fake out, and we are going to miss. We aren't going to get it off. And he's going to Dragon Claw, which is still going to pick up the kill, which sucks. Well, we are now 13 and 21. If we are almost to that point where we're not going to make it to half. If you go 50-50. So that sucks. So I'm actually just gonna back out of this, and we're gonna get another game going. Well, guys, we did not get that, and we're even closer to not making it. And this does look like it's gonna be a difficult team to come. Soul Valley could be anything. We are gonna see. I'm gonna see a Mimikyu. I'm gonna see a Salazzle, a Celesteela, and I feel like he could bring Golisopod and go for like first impression, but I think I might be seeing Mimikyu Celesteela lead. If I get a discharge off, I don't really see anything that necessarily. I don't see any ground type moves necessarily. So I feel like if I get a discharge off, I will hit, or not a discharge, but a Dazzling Gleam off. I'll hit Mimikyu. I could bring Drampa just for him to want to switch into something else, or go for the attack and not. Or I don't know what I'm thinking right now, but I'm thinking I'm gonna bring Zerk to lead, or I'm gonna see a Freeze Dry for sure. I think I will lead Slowking and Zerk. I think Incineroar is gonna be helpful, and Muck is gonna be helpful, and that's who I'm bringing. That's who I'm bringing. If we don't do it, we don't do it. Incineroar is here for. Incineroar is going to be for any ice types like Ninetales. We can fire EMZ, Celesteela, and do pretty much all of his HP. Sorry, I don't have my water. So it's going to be great. We're going to see a Golisopod, Soul Valley lead. Somebody's going to get first impressions. And I don't believe we have a switch in to want to get first impression. Let me check. No, we did bring in Incineroar and Muck. So somebody's going to take that first impression, and I feel like at this point, I wish I knew what Silvally was right now, if he's normal or not. Uh, Hopefully this will show me here in the next second or two. He is normal, it looks like. Um, so I could go for Trick Room here, I think. No, I'm definitely gonna switch out into Muck, hopefully predicting all of... Nope, nope, I have seconds. We are gonna go Trick Room, and I am going to Dazzling Gleam. There, I think we got it out. Oh, he's just gonna straight up withdraw Golisopod. We're gonna get Trick Room off, and we're gonna get a free Disguise Break. He's gonna U-turn into Slowking, and we do actually manage to take that pretty well. I see a Shadow Ball, or Shadow Claw, coming into Slowking right here, or even a Shadow Sneak, to be honest. And we're gonna see his whole team right off the... Actually, no, we're not gonna see his whole team. Never mind. There's still a mystery. But I did not know we discharged. I guess we ran out of time, which really sucks. We didn't manage to get Trick Room up, but it does look like we did kill the Golisopod. So sadly, we are locked into discharge now, which I guess we ran out of time as I was clicking the opponent. So right now, I can come into Muck and hopefully eat up some discharges. But at this point, I'm mainly hoping for a sweep with Zerk since I'm locked in. I don't want to switch. I'm seeing a fake out actually with the Salazzle here. Which if he does fake out, we do unlock or take away the specs lock in right there. So I'm thinking we could Poison Jab into Mimikyu, because all we have really is Shadow Sneak to go into him. But I am going to Stone Edge into Salazzle, and I guess I have to go for Discharge. Actually, I think I'm going to switch out into Incineroar, expecting the fake out, which will be okay. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm more than positive he's gonna Shadow Sneak. Incineroar should kind of take that, which we do. This is really good. He's gonna Fire Blast and he's gonna miss. We are gonna get the Stone Edge into Salazzle, and unless he's sashed, which it looks like he is, we are going to take that. I'm definitely seeing a switch right here. So I think I'm going to Crunch into Mimikyu. And I'm gonna fire. Who does he have to bring in? He has nothing wants to come in. He has Silvally and somebody else, I think, right? No, he has Silvally, Golisopod, which is dead, and this is his team. So I am gonna Crunch into Mimikyu, and I'm going to Fire EMC into the... I'm not gonna Fire EMC. I'm going to Leech Life into the Salazzle slot. If he stays in with Salazzle, he withdrew with Mimikyu, which is fine. We're going to get some crunch damage onto Silvally here. He's going to Toxic Muck, and that answers my age-old question of if Corrosion does poison-type Pokemon. So that finally got answered. We're going to Leech Life into Salazzle and pick up 1 HP of health right here. And he's going to have Mimikyu and Silvally right here. So I feel like I can handle Mimikyu pretty much. We're going to get this Crunch off into Silvally, and that's going to do just under 50. We're going to start taking toxic damage. And if I have to, I think I could just start clicking Dazzling Gleam if it came to it. But at this point, if he has Play Rough, we could be screwed. But we are going to... I think I'm just going to Poison Jab into... I'm going to Poison Jab into Silvally here, and just to get it off, I'm going to Z-move into Mimikyu. I believe his disguise was broken. We're going to get a return into the Incineroar slot, and we're going to take that. We're going to get a Play Rough We're going to avoid it. The evasion is sick right now. We are going to get this Virium Z off into Mimikyu. That should be just enough to take him out. We did break it earlier with a discharge, so I don't see him living a Z move. Especially if the Celesteela is going to go down to a Z move. I don't believe a Mimikyu is going to take a Z move. We're actually going to pick up that kill. And we are going to Poison Jab into Silvally, and he can only take one of us out right now. And it does look like he lived that. So if he wants to go into Incineroar, he can go into Incineroar and pick up a kill. I can't Shadow Sneak him. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to Crunch into Silvally. And I'm actually going to switch out into Zerk. I believe Zerk could take it a little bit better than Incineroar. So I'm going to preserve his KD, hopefully. If he doesn't, he is going to return into the Zerk slot. Zerk is going to live that, and we are going to get the Crunch for the win, it looks like. We needed that win. I believe that brings us up to 14 and 21. And so hopefully we can get this in this next video that we're about to go into. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so we did manage to pick up that win. We got one more video today, and then it comes down to, I believe we could fit 4 into one of the next couple videos, where we may just do the final battle in a single video. But it does look like he's going to have a pretty typical team, it looks like. He could have a Trick Room set, but I really think he might bring Garchomp at this point. So I think I'm going to run my Garchomp set. We will run Slowking and Zerk. And I believe we can bring, my best bet would probably be Incineroar. I want to bring Celesteela, to be honest. But I think I'm going to bring Incineroar and Celesteela. We might leave Muck behind. I don't want to leave Muck behind. I think my best bet, I need to make this decision. If I get Trick Room up, I can... Okay, do I leave? I'm bringing Incineroar. And I'm bringing Celesteela. And I'm setting that in. I'm leaving Muck behind. This is going to be a bad game. You can already tell. My dog is crazy today. And I can't stop him. There are squirrels and people outside, so we know, he's just got to go crazy. I'm guessing Garchomp Coco, which is really good. He can just discharge into whatever he wants right now. I can't really leave anybody in at this point because I need to switch out into Celesteela. But we're still going to take a discharge. We're still going to take a discharge. We have Incineroar and Muck. We're not going to take an Earthquake, and we're not going to take a T-Bolt. So my thing is I have to, because he could just go for discharge, and he'll take out Slowking and Celesteela if I bring him in. My bet is to go into Trick Room in case we take the hit, and I have to bring out Celesteela. I have to do it. If we bring out Celesteela, what's this going to do? What is he going to do? Is he just going to T-Bolt into Slowking? He is going to discharge, and that's probably just going to take us both out. We actually survived that. We do get paralyzed, and I believe he's going into Earthquake here. If he Z-moves into Celesteela, that'd be great. Best case scenario. He has Life Orb, and he's going to do it. Is my whole play working out right now? Is he going to Z-move into Celesteela? Did we just have the best play ever? It didn't work. So we did it. We set up Trick Room, and right now we should be able to Ice Beam into Garchomp, and that'll pick up the kill. Celesteela is kind of useless right now, if I'm not mistaken. I just needed to dodge that. So I feel like it's kind of safe to leave in Celesteela. I am going for the Ice Beam into Garchomp here, and I could Flash Cannon into Garchomp just in hopes that it doesn't kill him. And then I can bring in Incineroar and take out Coco, which I think could be helpful. I don't have time really. I could bring in Zerk. I'm just going to go ahead and Flash Cannon into Garchomp just to help pick up the kill in case the Ice Beam doesn't. We're going to get the Ice Beam off first turn. If this does pick up the kill, it's going to kind of suck. We don't, so it's actually good that we put it in that Flash Cannon. We do get Shell Bell health back, but I don't think that's going to help with the discharge that's coming our way. I'm almost positive he's Choice Specs. Choice Specs Discharge. We are going to get a Beast Boost from Celesteela. We get the Special Defense raise, and we're going to take a Discharge. I don't think that's helping, though. I don't think that raise is going to help. It's not, and we are both going to go down to that. So I think at this point, we fire EMZ into what he brings in, and we start Dazzling Gleaming. Dazzling Gleaming. I think that's my best bet. Because we can't Earthquake. Because we'll lose Zerk. He more than likely has Marowak, so he can just Bone Meringue and Shadow Bone if he wants to. He is going to go into Marowak, and I'm definitely going to see a Bone Meringue into one of these slots. He is going to outspeed one of us. So I think I am going to, I believe I'm just going to Dazzling Gleam. If I pick up a kill, then we can manage that. And I think I'm going to Darkest Lariat into Marowak here. I'm definitely seeing a Bone Meringue. Yep, I called it. But into who? Into Zerk. Yo, if we tank this, which we did, that's really nice. We're going to outspeed. Why do I forget that it hits twice or multiple times? We're going to get this off. Hopefully this kills. If it's Sash, it's not going to kill. It's not going to kill. We're going to go down to Bone Meringue this turn. Or just Dazzling Gleam here. We didn't. I can safely pop off an EQ right now. If we manage to live, which I don't see us living. But I'm safe to pop off an EQ. But he's just going to Bone Meringue into Incineroar. Yep. We're going to take that. And that's Incineroar down. We are at 1322, I believe. Am I correct? I believe that's 1322. Alright guys, so that is actually gonna put us at 14 and 22. And sadly at this point, the best thing that we can hope for is we just sweep these next few battles here. Because if we lose one, then we do go under 50%. And so sadly we're in a tight spot. And it's looking like we're not going to hit that 50-50 mark, unless we do manage to sweep, which would be pretty awesome. But at this point, I'm kind of just happy that I did this. I did put in so much work into this, trying to do all of this in 3 days. We're trying to get all of this done in 3 days while trying to make a video to put out every day. And it is pretty hard to do. And I definitely would love to see some hype for the next few videos, because if we do sweep, that'd be pretty darn cool. But it is kind of unlikely that we do that. I'm just hoping we manage to not see a Snorlax the rest of the time. And if we could go ahead and leave Garchomp out of our life for the rest of this, that'd be nice. Maybe keep Mimikyu and Tapu Koko out of it. That'd also be nice. But we are 14 and 22 right now, which, like I said, it sucks. But I will catch you guys next video. Hopefully we do work. One more indigestion burp for you guys before you leave. I just hope we can do work the next couple videos, the next couple battles, because we're really gonna need it. But besides that, I love you guys, and bye.